Hello everybody, it's Steven here and welcome back to another China phone unboxing and first look video. So finally, I've received the UMI, yay! So it was stuck in Germany for 10 days and I already thought they have lost the package, but no, it arrived. And you can see it also arrived with some accessories. Now big thanks to UMI for supplying this unit here to review it. And well, they also included a tempered glass screen protector with some nice package. Then also here we have two boxes. I guess there are covers inside like a flip cover, white and grey or white and black. And here we have the UMI Iron. So what's so special about that phone? Because it's kinda hyped. Now UMI had some good phones, some not so good phones like the UMI Hammer, but I'm looking really forward to the UMI Iron. Now it comes with a 5.5-inch Full HD display. That sounds really good. The price is below 200 bucks. It depends from the shop where you buy from. You can find some links down below in the description. Then it runs Android 5.1 straight out of the box. It's running the MTK6753 octa-core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz. That means it's actually lower clocked than the 6752 and the performance won't be that good. 3 GB of RAM, which is really enough, 16 gigs of ROM, 13 megapixel Sony IMX214 rear camera. Not sure about the front camera, it says 8 megapixel OmniVision, but we'll check that out in the full review. The battery is 3180 mAh, which should be definitely enough, but they say it depends, it varies, it goes up to 3350, which is a good thing because you cannot be so exact with the battery capacity, but at least if it really has 3000 I would be happy with that. Another thing we have here is the UMI Voix, I think you pronounce it like that, it's the Voix Blue. It's a wireless headset, so you can connect it to your phone over Bluetooth. It supports NFC, and this is a very cool thing. Launched yesterday or today actually, and yeah, you can also find a link to buy it if you're interested down below. My review will come probably today or tomorrow on it, and I'm really looking forward to them. I've tested them now for one day and I'm really excited, so I like them. Okay, but let's get directly started. Let's unbox the UMI Iron and let's see what we can find inside of the box, and let's also check out all the accessories. So guys, there we go. The first thing we have in the box is the magic glass screen protector designed for the UMI Iron. Now it's not really magic, so that's more marketing, but it's a 9H tempered glass screen protector. The backside tells you how to apply it, and it's a 2.5D glass protector, so anti-shock, blah blah blah, good transparency and also anti-fingerprint. Now they usually retail for about $10–12 in China, which is a good thing if it's included when you buy it. Okay, the light penetration ratio 95%, so not so much light gets absorbed by a display. Then let's open it up. In there we have two kind of wipes, so we have wet wipes and we have dry wipes to clean the display. And here we have the screen protector, so let's have a quick look at it. And there we go. And the screen protector is very thick, as you can see, and very stiff. Not really sure what the thickness actually is, I guess 0.4 or something like that. Well, it doesn't say anything about this on the package. And you see there is actually a big cutout for the front-facing camera and everything. That's because of Eyefinity, I guess, or how they call it. It's an eye unlock feature. Very cool and innovative feature. Basically, it scans your eye and then you can unlock the display. UMI just told me it's not really finished right now, so I should wait with the review until they have released their OTA. And this should come soon, so today we'll just have the unboxing and the review will come probably next week or a little bit later. Okay, then let's have a look at the packages here. First of all, here we have a cover, not sure which one, doesn't say anything here. Oh well, that's the white flip cover. So let's open it up. I'm pretty curious how it looks like because it's actually a unibody phone, and usually if you have a unibody phone you have to glue those covers to the back, which I don't like. So the leather, wow, this feels really soft and it feels like real leather. It also smells a little bit like it. And here we have a stitching around it, cut out for the camera, LED flash and the speaker, and oh noes. So you have to just glue that to the back of your phone, which I don't really like. Then you can also just fold it like this, use it as a stand, whatever. I just don't like that you have to glue it to the back and then it comes off when it's maybe quite warm. I just don't like that. But cool thing, I would just prefer a back cover which you can just stick on the back or something like that. But well, it's not so easy because the back cover is not removable since it is a unibody phone. So let's have a quick look at the black back cover. So there we go, black flip cover actually. And wow, this one here looks classy. So That's really nice. It looks like the flip cover from my Samsung Galaxy, which I bought for 50 euros, original Samsung, what a ripoff. And it feels also really good, so not too bad. Here the magnet, or yeah, for the Hall sensor. So actually the display shuts off when you close it, at least it should do that. We'll definitely check it out in the review. And once again, here you can see the tape to tape it to the back of your phone, which is not the best way, I think, to mount it. By the way, I just saw there's a little font which says iron. Cool. Looks really kind of nice, I like it, but I just don't like the fact that you have to glue it to the back of your phone. Then now guys, let's just go and let's open up the box and let's have a look at the UMI Ion. Oh yeah, I'm excited just like a little kid. Now once again, here's the package, and it looks similar to the UMI Emax package, but it comes in a different color. Here on the back side you can basically see all the specs, and you can also find the specs if you just check out the link down below in the description. Okay, then let's open up the package. So there we go. And the inner package, it's black, looks a lot like the 1+1 package, but well, Chinese people like to clone things. Okay, then there we go. And here we have the UMI, it's already on. Okay, so there's still some charge left in the battery. Oh, looks really nice, but well, it doesn't come with a foil on the display because this is a test phone, so probably it was already used. But well, let's put it beside and let's check out quickly the accessories. Now here we have a user manual, so you can see Ion. And it's a quick starter guide, basically tells you all the basic things, and this one here comes in English, so no multi-language, just a very quick guide on how to start it, how to charge it, how to find the power button, and that's basically it. Now I can't see right now the little metal pin to open up the SIM card tray. I'm pretty sure it got lost because it should actually be here. Okay, but let's have a look at the rest. Now here we have the USB cable, and this one here looks like, for instance, the UMI 0 USB cable, so it also comes here with some metal. No, it looks actually different because that rubber plastic thing here wasn't on the UMI 0 cable. Also, they have changed a little bit that metal shielding around it. It looks kind of nice. Also here we have metal around the USB cable, so pretty nice quality UMI, thanks for that. Then here we have an OTG cable, looks kind of cheap, comes with the UMI logo as you can see. So basically this phone fully supports OTG. You can use a gamepad, you can connect a USB drive, and we're definitely going to test this in the full review. Okay, then here we have the charger, so let's get the charger out of the package. Oh, I'm a retard, I'm really too stupid for that. And there we go, and pretty cool that the charger comes with the correct connectors here for my country. That's something I like. Then here we can see output is 5 volts, 1 amp. So it's a 5 watt charger, there is no quick charging, and I'm not sure about the charging time, but I will definitely keep you updated when I do the full review of that smartphone. Okay, I will now put everything back together, and let's just go and let's have a quick look at the smartphone. So there we go guys, here's the UMI Ion, and the first feeling in my hands, really good. This phone is rock solid. I quickly tried to bend it, and well, this metal frame is really stable, just like the Oukitel U8, but it's really lightweight. Now this phone only weighs around 150 grams, which is way better than almost 200 or more, like on the Oukitel U8. And lightweight and very stable is always a good thing, so usually when you drop that, if also the glass is good, then not so much will happen. But well, let's see. Now people were concerned about the battery, because UMI, you know, they just write something on the package, and yeah, you never know, is the battery capacity real? And it's a unibody phone, so you cannot just take off the back cover. But Styler disassembled the phone and he found out it's a 3000 mAh battery. Now I'm not sure if he got a test sample, so an engineering sample or whatever, or if there's a difference to this phone, but I will definitely also do a dismantling video, and then we'll have a look at the battery and everything. Okay guys, so UMI Ion, let's get directly started. So you can see there's a black border around the display. If you have a black wallpaper, it looks kind of bezel-less, but honestly I don't like that, so I think it would be better with a white frame around it, but just my personal opinion. But you see, at the first look, phone looks really nice. And it's not a full metal body phone. So the top here and the bottom, it's plastic. Probably because of the antennas, because they're here, here, here and here. and I guess that's why it's not a full metal body phone. So they just said, let's make the top and bottom plastic. I mean, it's not a huge deal. Some people said it was cheating, it was advertised as full metal, but who cares? They never said in any shop it's really a full metal phone. And it's really rock solid, so it's hard to bend, so I'm happy with the build quality. Okay guys, then I would say let me quickly zoom in with the camera and let's have a look at some close-ups, because I quickly want to show you some details. Like here at the bottom we have a notification LED and all that, and really some strange design, but let's just go and let's check it out. Now here comes the top of the phone, so let's go and let's check it out. Here we have light and proximity sensors, as you can see, vertical. Then here we have the front-facing camera, and it should be 8 megapixel OmniVision sensor. In the middle we have the speaker, and right from the speaker I think it's an LED flash. I'm not really sure about that, I couldn't test it right now. But that eye recognition thing, it works with the front-facing camera. So this should also work when you're in a dark room, and that's why they probably have here the LED flash. But basically the software should also just light up the whole display to really get enough light to your eye. I mean, it sounds kind of strange, and when the software is fully working, I will definitely do the review of that smartphone. Okay, then let's have a look at the display. It's full HD, as you can see, and it's really colorful. It's definitely IPS. It's looking really good, viewing angles, and full HD for that price, I mean, that's a good thing so far. The only thing I don't like is that black bar around the display, which is kinda ugly. Here you can see the bottom of the front side. So also here at the bottom and at the top we have that black frame, as you can see. Then we only have software buttons inside of the display. Like here we have the home button, menu button and back button. The speaker sounds kind of crappy, so the sound when you press the buttons here, that sounds really bad. I would definitely shut it off. And here you can see the white frame. Unfortunately, we don't have here any capacitive touch buttons, so all the buttons here are just software buttons. Then you will wonder, what the fuck is that? And this is actually a notification LED. I mean, pretty cool thing, because it's here at the bottom, it's really huge. It looks different than on other phones, but I don't care if it's at the top or here at the bottom. I mean, it looks nice and the design is okay, so why not? Now here's the top of the back side, and here you can see the rear camera coming a little bit out of the device, the dual tone LED flash, so dual LED flash, and here we have another microphone. So this is no reset button, I just tried it. I thought maybe they have now a reset button if you fuck it up when you flash a ROM or something like that, but nope. I guess this is a secondary microphone. And well, here at the top we also have the 3.5mm headphone jack, as you can see, and the whole top here, it's made out of plastic. So this is not iron, so this is actually just plastic. And you see then that here the metal back cover starts actually, and also the whole frame here, so that is just plastic. Not really sure what we have inside, maybe a aluminum alloy frame or something like that, but we'll see it when I take it apart. Here's the opposite side, so the bottom side. Then here we have the speaker. It's placed in the middle, single speaker. I like the design because it's here in the middle, not here, so you don't cover it so easy. Then here we have the bottom microphone for doing calls, and here we have the micro USB port to charge it or to connect it to a computer, whatever. And also here the whole bottom side, whatever, it's made out of plastic or it's just a plastic cover. Not really sure how it looks from the inside, but yeah, there you see, it's plastic. And here we have iron. Okay, then let's quickly check out here the back cover. Let's do it with this camera angle. And here you can see iron, designed by UMI in China, UMI technology, blah blah blah. And the metal frame here, so actually the metal back cover, which is just screwed on the device, looks actually kind of nice, so I really like it. And here you can see the UMI logo. And looks like kind of nice quality, but let's see what the future brings. Now one thing you should probably know about the smartphone is that it doesn't come with a rectangular frame. I'm not sure how I should explain that, but it's more than a trapezoid. I think you call it like this in English, or yeah, please don't make fun of me. But what I just want to show you is that you see it's if you have a look at the shape of the frame, it's not really a rectangular shape. So here it's a little bit wider, and here it's actually not so wide, so it goes up like this, like a trapezoid if you call it like this. And also the body here is curved, and the feeling, it's kind of strange in your hands, but I really like it. So the feeling is not bad, and it's not slippery like other phones. And also here it comes a little bit here to the front. The whole frame feels a little bit strange, but it's something innovative, and I like the design of it. Also the curved body here, I think this looks really great. Okay, then let's have a quick look at the SIM card slot. Now here on the right side of the frame we have the SIM card tray, and we can just have a look at it, and it's a dual SIM tray as you can see, but you have to decide for yourself. Do you want to use 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and 1 microSD card? Unfortunately, both is not possible. And I'm not really sure if both SIM card slots actually support 4G like on the Meizu, but we'll definitely check that out in the full review. Now you can also see that here are some screws all along the frame. We can just quickly have a look at the frame if you want to. And basically you can just open it up pretty easy. You just remove all the screws, there you go, just remove the back cover. That's a good thing because it's serviceable. You can just quickly remove all that, change the battery, it's not glued together. That's something I really like. And here on the left side we have the power button and volume rockers, and the volume button is okay, it's not sliding so much around here, but the power button does a little bit. Also it doesn't feel so good to press, so not so happy with that, but it's okay, definitely better than on some clones or other phones I've had so far. Alright, so that's basically it. Now that's the UMI Ion. Then let's go and let's check out how this little baby here runs in Android, what Android version we have on the phone, and well, also the basic stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, we're now here in Android 5.1 on the UMI Ion, and we have the typical UMI UI. The speaker sounds kind of crappy with all the sounds there, not really sure if it also sounds so crappy when you playback something, but we'll check this out in the full review. The system UI, it's really smooth, so really nothing to worry about, and also on the Meizu, the new MTK6753 does a pretty good job, even though it's only clocked at 1.3 GHz. Let's quickly go to the settings. I haven't installed anything, I haven't even added my Gmail account, so this is straight out of the box, and you see not many apps pre-installed, just the basic things you need. So except of the stock apps, we have the max equalizer for the speaker, which we'll definitely need to tweak it, and yeah, that's basically it. The rest is pretty much stock, super clean also there, which I hate, but I will just throw it off the phone. Okay, now first of all let's go to about the phone, and here we can see Android version 5.1, so there we go, here's the damn lollipop, and here's the Easter egg, so no spoofed version so far. Let's go back here, model number Ion, well that looks good. Let's see, okay, no, let's don't do an OTA right now because I haven't added my Wi-Fi. We can quickly have a look at Wi-Fi, if it does find my Wi-Fi, so if it's working. Yeah, home network, not full signal, but the route is actually in the next room, so, well, I have to check out the Wi-Fi signal then with some specific application. Here under more, so the usual stuff, it should also support HotNod, at least I did read it in a datasheet. Oh my god. But I cannot see HotNod right over here, so it should actually be here at the top, but nope, there is none. And also no NFC, and yeah, let's have a look at storage. 12.1 GB total space, yeah, one big partition, that's good, I hate 2 partitions, that's something I like, and 11.57 GB usable, that's quite good, but I definitely need a microSD card in that little baby, so I will input my 64 GB SD card. Battery stats, so you see that was during shipping, actually it was that day, so it was turned on as you can see, but it drained almost no battery in standby. That's pretty good, phone idle. And well, it's a 3000 mAh battery by the way, at least in the early version. Let's see what we have in this version when I dismantle it. Then here we have apps running in the background. Let's go here to the running apps. And let's see the memory consumption. 670 MB of RAM used for system, plus the apps running in the background 300. We still have 1.9 GB of free RAM, which is really quite a lot and more than most of the people are going to use. ROM looks really kind of clean, no Chinese junk on there. That's pretty good because the Meizu comes with so much bloatware. I just kept the whole day, I spent the whole day with removing all that bloatware. Okay, location, so the usual stuff. Now this is a really early ROM version. I will definitely have to ask UMI now for the latest release, flash it, because there is, for now, there is actually no sign of that eye tracker or whatever. So yeah, just the basic stuff in here, basic Android 5. Also, I don't know how to configure the notification LED. So a lot of stuff is missing, which I definitely have to check out. And yeah, that's why I will just stop here. And I want to show you my full review next week, hopefully, when there is a stable ROM released. You guys know it's still actually in pre-order phase. The camera so far, it looks kind of good, so I just went outside, I just checked out how the quality looks here in preview. So far so good, not sure how it looks on the computer. But except of the speaker quality at the first look, it looks like a decent smartphone. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks that you stopped by and checked out this unboxing. Thanks to UMI for sending me out that little phone here to review. I'll now update it, get used to it. Tomorrow you will see my review of the Meizu. Where is it? Yeah, it's right over here. And honestly, this phone is really great. And it even comes with wallpapers with hot chicks, so that phone is super awesome. I just don't like that one button solution, but the Meizu is definitely coming tomorrow. Then on the weekend we have the walkie-talkie phones, probably today even that one here. And that's basically the plan for the next days. So thanks for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate your support. Thanks to UMI once again. And now, good night. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.